In South Africa, Cromwell Ngobeni is an artist whose work invokes emotional reactions. Ngobeni portrays human figures on open spaces. CGTN's Jelisa Njamela brings us his story.
Cromwell Ngobeni's art is influenced by the way he was raised. He grew up with so much violence around him. This, he says, became a huge challenge in his life. He portrays this in his work. Ngobeni uses his work as catharsis and as well as raising awareness.
So my work portrays the story of where I'm from and who I am. And then what I can say is that I used to be bullied when I was a kid, and then I had to fight back just to protect myself. So by fighting back, I became a bully as well. So it's more like being a victim and a perpetrator.
Cromwell uses dark, expressive lines to depict his intense emotional feelings. He contrasts the lines with strong tonal values.
What I can say is 2014, my sister was passed on, and then she was a victim of abuse. So me trying to break the cycle of what's happening. So I've tried to put that on paper instead of chasing the guy or searching for the guy, and yeah, just to pay revenge and all that. So yeah, so what I can say is that I look on what's happening and then also how I feel at that time, so and put it on the paper. So that's what I normally do. So I use human figure to tell a story, and then in different emotions, and then I use a kid a lot. So the kid is, it represents myself as an artist.
The artist uses a variety of tools to illustrate his art.
I use charcoal, and then I use pastels, and then besides that, I'm a printmaker. So I use lino cut, etching, and monotypes to tell the story of everything.
So I asked him how he discovered that he has this kind of talent.
Okay, for me that's interesting. I can say it's different from other artists. So I have a brother, his name is Sitfree. I'm a Blane, that's how they call him. So, and a cousin, his name is Tlandla. So those two gentlemen, they're the one that got my interest into art. So they used to draw a lot. I used to carry my brother's sketch pad to school while I was in grade 3. So, and then he used to have a lot of commissions, and then I've tried to fit myself in and then start drawing. So one day I remember I have done the portrait about Tukulu from TKZ, and he said, "Who did this?" And I said, "I did this." He said, "Wow, this is great. You'll now going to help me with my commissions." And then that's why everything started.
Cromwell Ngobeni's only wish now is to have his work to be spread far and wide. Jelisa Njamela for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.